Hey, what's up, guys? This is Hell Caesar from the Wolfpack Perspective. Woke up this morning, checked Discord, and saw that Techland had posted the newest gameplay footage from Dying Light 2, Stay Human, which is something I'm very excited for. It's long past due, as a matter of fact. They've launched a quest today, A Place to Call Home, in a little over 16 minutes. It is the newest footage. I'm excited to jump into it. So if you're a fan, let's watch this and we can discuss after.
Damn it. I was wrong. Can't see shit. I really thought it'd work. You were fucking duped.
At least it's peaceful.
Yep. That's why I come here when I'm pissed off. So a lot, believe me. Look! Aiden! They're back on! They're fucking coming back on! You see that, Aiden? You see that? It's beautiful! Oh, I can't believe it! No, I just can't believe it!
Lawan, you seeing this?
Oh, I see it, Daniel. I'm at a lookout point, and it's quite the show.
How'd this happen? Dark as hell for 15 years, and suddenly this?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Then drop by the canteen and let's talk. Been missing you like last year's snow loca.
While shotgunning beers and screwing bartenders.
You know me. It's a gift.
We'll meet you there, dumbass.
Something's wrong.
No. Oh, no. Fuck! What the hell's going on?
So that's the fisheye. Okay, how do we get there?
The fisheye's gotta wait.
Gotta wait, but why?
We need to check the substations. One's over there, level with the PK tower.
What about the fisheye?
Listen, I want to help you, and I will help. We'll do this together. But you have to understand, it's been the same situation for over 10 years. 10 years of this fucking darkness. We gotta check this out.
How do we get to the substation?
It's an old paraglider. It'll help you get to places you normally can't reach. Just follow me.
Wait! Fuck. This paraglider, can it be made to fly faster?
Possibly. But that's something you should ask the prospector about.
All right, let's go.
Those paragliders? It used to be a Night Runner's favorite toy.
You a night runner?
Me? Night Runner? I wish.
Hey, you. Seen any signs of renegades around here?
No.
See, Private? Now calm down and let Aglot think.
What's there to think about? Why not head back to base?
Who the heck are you, anyway?
I'm someone offering to help. I'll check what happened to the power. You know anything else about it?
That's top secret military information.
We're trying to figure out how to get up there.
Just go ahead and tell him everything, why don't you? Every last detail.
Well, what's the big secret, huh? We need to get this piece of shit working, that's what.
My colleague's vastly oversimplifying things, but his gist is correct. There are obvious signs of the electricity having returned, and this here appears to be a substation. It and others like it are capable of transmitting electricity throughout the city. We have orders to get this building functioning once more.
Meaning, turn it back on.
Unfortunately, without climbing equipment, access to it is severely limited.
I can climb up there without the equipment.
You'd be willing to do that? You'd be doing a great favor for the Peacekeeper.
Uniform! Techland! Electricity brings all fun! Just raring to get flamed.
What was that he
I
said?
think it was something about his mother and a goat.
PK morons! We'll be taking that electricity. Thank you very much. Kill him.
I would surmise the main circuit suffered a break. Find a cable and connect the source of power to the transmitter. That should restore the circuit.
Aiden, report in.
Yep, I'm on top of the substation, trying to connect the power to the transmitter.
It wasn't a piece of cake in here after all. Sure you
I
gonna
met a
make
bunch of PKs who couldn't get to the substation themselves.
it? So that's why you haven't called me yet.
You should see them. Decide which one I like more.
You know that'll cost you, right? So you did it.
Are you pissed at me?
Your choice. And I know why. But if it were me, I'm for the free folk all the way.
I don't understand
There
these
are a lot
renegades.
more substations.
I guess
If we could get them all going.
going.
Can we first go to the fisheye and...
Yeah, sure. Let's meet in the canteen. I'll wait for you there.
You've heard. Fever, hurt, diarrhea? You're on your own, friend.
Pilgrim, take my advice. Leave this city.
Frank is one handsome fella. It's a shame he's such a booze hound.
Well? Frank!
They slaughtered us, one by one, like fuck.
Fucking rabbits.
Frank? Frank, it's me. Wake up!
You? What the fuck you doing here? Interrupting my conversation with...
Rovik's been dead for years, Frank. Pull yourself together. You got a visitor.
And who's that? Queen of fucking England? I gotta act old Danny now?
This is Aiden. He has the GRE access key. Waltz used it to turn on the electricity in town.
Working GRE key? You're full of shit.
Show it to him.
Where'd you get it?
From one of Waltz's men.
So you one of Waltz's men too?
Hey, easy, Frank. Aiden is on our side. We think this contains data proving what they did to us in the hospital.
So you still believe you'll find out why Waltz fucked up your childhood? Okay, I'll tell you. Ready? Yeah, because he's a fucking psycho. He's fucked in the head. That's your Holy Grail and Ark of the Covenant all in one, Lawan. Happy? Aiden, right? You and Lawan can get the fuck out of my face now.
You hear that? Fuck, something's happening. Will you check? I'm right behind you.
I'm sure. I've seen them. Renegades in the Central Loop? Nonsense.
To all units, renegades are in the Central Loop. I repeat, renegades are in the center. They're surrounding the fisheye. Can anyone hear me? Over?
Upper floor, by the stage. They put a cannon on a nearby building. To the east. Aiden, one more hit'll destroy the fisheye. Hurry!
That was close.
Aiden, more renegades on the lower level. Another cannon to the south. Bastards want to blow up the fisheye.
I'm on my way. One, two.
Drop him.
One move and he dies!
Drop him! Aiden, what?
So what do you think, guys? I honestly could not be more excited for this game. I have been excited for this game for the last few years. I've been playing Dying Light since it came out in 2015. It's a funny game. Actually, I remember picking it up almost immediately when it dropped. I played it for a couple of hours and I lost interest. Didn't like the weapon crafting. Didn't feel all that unique to me. It had two things that I absolutely do love, though, going into it, which was open worlds. Those are my favorite settings of any games, is an open world setting, and parkour. Between Dying Light and Assassin's Creed, it is hard for me to play any game that doesn't have parkour mechanics. But I put that game down, Dying Light 1, didn't play it hardly for 2 years, and picked it up, I think, around 2018. And I've played it consistently. I play it every month now, if not every week. I could not tell you how many times I've beaten that game. But I can tell you the things that I like so far that I'm seeing is just the vertical travel. You didn't have that much of it in Dying Light. A lot of smaller buildings, a lot of surface travel. Old Town, I would argue, you had a decent amount of it there. But like the factions that they're adding, the first game you had basically Brecken's guys in the tower, which your main hero, the player, Kyle Crane, you're his main guy. Basically, everybody else is incompetent except for Kyle Crane and Jade, his sort of love interest, sassy, tough kickboxer girl, which she actually is kind of a badass. So Kyle and Jade, Troy in Old Town, but mostly everybody else, you do a lot of quests, a lot of side quests, which I love. I love side quests. But it really does show you how incompetent most of the survivors in the city of Haran, the quarantine city of Haran, were. And what it looks like with Dying Light 2 now is that more factions are coming into play. You got more factions, peacekeepers, renegades, you saw survivors. Definitely probably going to miss one on that. But could not be more excited. And for anybody that's already a fan of Dying Light, they probably already know this, but Dying Light 2 Stay Human is set 20 years after the events of Dying Light and the following. Basically, at that point, at the end of the following, the DLC you can get, and the end of the Kyle Crane story, and I was a big Kyle Crane fan, dropped the F-bomb too many times, a little bit of redneck, but that's whatever. Takes place 20 years later, starring a new protagonist, Aiden Cobwell, who's equipped with various parkour skills. Again, guys, love the parkour skills. Love being able to go almost anywhere in a game. The game is set in the city, a massive urban open world set in Europe that players can explore freely. The map, which is 4 times bigger than the original game, is broken into 7 distinct regions, and each has its own landmarks and locations. That's awesome. When exploring the city, players can scavenge different scraps and resources for crafting new items and weapons. In the game, players meet different factions and settlements and have to make different decisions that would fundamentally change the state of the game's world and how non-playable characters view Aiden. Again, like that. The consequences are far-reaching, with the player being able to bring prosperity to a faction while completely destroying another settlement. Make certain decisions that will open up or seal off areas of the city, encouraging players to complete multiple playthroughs. Like its predecessor, the game features 4-player cooperative multiplayer. That is awesome. I love when you have these games, and this is going for much more of a role-playing game. That is my favorite game type, role-playing, RPGs. Hopefully the consequences are what they're saying. You didn't have much of that in the first game. The following had a tiny bit, just really the ending, different decisions you could go with. But if this one will lead up to multiple playthroughs and one faction can completely wipe another one out, hell yeah. Well, let's go. Let's get it on. And I can tell you, one of our contributors, El Ray, he has an opinion that usually the longer a movie takes or the longer a game takes, the chances are it's going to be shitty. It is hard to argue with that. But what I've seen in the footage so far, and this recent footage just dropped today, I'm excited. I am ready to dive in, ready to whip some ass, take on some side quests, probably do every side quest before I get 75% through the main quest. But that was a quick look at the newest footage of Dying Light 2 Staying Human. And guys, we will pop out more footage as we get it. That's a special thanks to Techland, Dying Light 2 in their Discord. Until next time, guys.